Hey everyone, RAR here with another Rebel REL Season 11 Division 5G recap. Today we're going to go over the Week 1 results, see how you guys played, and then we'll look at the teams and see if there was any development, and then take a peek at Week 2. So I hope everyone had a lot of fun in their first week, and let's get right to it. So we're going to go to the schedule here. Day 1. Um, So everyone in this division was obviously very excited. These are all played on Thursday or Friday of last week, which is amazing considering it was released on Wednesday. So everyone's really excited to play. I think that's awesome. All right, so we're gonna start here with Paranoid Puppies versus Another Bloody Bell. So we got Necro versus Skaven. Um, tail of the tape here. One death on each side, 13 armor breaks to 9 armor breaks with one expulsion. So we got some foul action. Love it. All right, take a peek at the stats here. So it looks like the puppies controlled the ball for most of the game. Um, 56 ball possession to 6% ball possession, and then like occupying the opponent's half a lot. 39 blocks with 4 injuries, pretty awesome. I hope that's some great star player points right there. And then on the other side as well, 3 injuries inflicted. So this was a pretty punchy game. Um, Seems like a pretty high block count for facing Skaven. So well, never know what happened, but yeah, great SPP here. So 19. Oh my gosh, that werewolf. And then we have a good spread here, a couple passes, and good Kaz MVPs. All right, so Paranoid Puppies. Doesn't look like not many ones, bunch of sixes. Take a peek at the block dice. Looks like a pretty even spread. A lot of pushes there, but mostly double skull there. But all right, so this one went to the Paranoid Puppies 2-0. Not really getting a good feeling for how the game played out here, but I see a double skull there as well. All right, let's go on to Peak Altitude versus the Mutant Ninja Leapers. So this is the Elf Squad versus Kislev. Elf Squad versus Kislev here. Oh, great. Level up on your Blitzer. That's awesome. That's exactly what you want to see. Looks like he went dodge there, which is awesome. So Blodge after game one is pretty great. A ton of blocks here. 2 injuries. Seems like Kislev just punching elves down. Um, Again, I admitted in the first video, don't know much about Kislev, so oof. Is that 8 removals? Yuck. So it's a pretty rough game for the elves, but you gotta level off that out of it. So just keep moving forward. Stick with it. I struggled with my elf team at the beginning, and then came out with a strong team. So just keep after it. All right. Let's see. Oh man. So MVP and a touchdown. Obviously, a couple passes there, and then this is a great spread here. 16 star player points right from the get go. I'm assuming you need a lot of star player points as Kislev get those guys skills. All right, let's see what happened in this game. This was Underworld versus Kemri. That is a boatload of star player points on that Blitzer. Man, 12 out the gate. Whew. I love to see that. So it looks like, man, 32 blocks, 6 KO, 4 injuries. I mean, he does have goblins, and you do have access to block to start, so I guess that's not super surprising. But the score's a little surprising. Only one Kaz sustained, one KO sustained. Tons of removals here. Was this a pitch clear? It's 11 removals. Maybe not. All right, just check the dice, see if anything crazy happened. I mean, not crazy on the ones. Successful throw teammate, so that's awesome. Failed dodges. Those armor breaks. That was looks like a rough game there. Failed pickup. Ask Emery. 2 successful pickups. That's pretty awesome. No sure hands to start. Seems like a smart decision now. All right, so we had the Camry come out on top in that game. All right, then we had Lizardman versus Amazons, and it ended in a tie. Croxagore ate up the MVP. Just a line woman on the New Gender North side. Love the stadium name, Jurassic Park's pretty awesome. Let's see what happened here. 47 blocks succeeded. That's great. I mean, unfortunately, you're playing Amazon, so a lot of those probably weren't knockdowns because of dodge and block. And then 34 over here with 1 kill. I hope that wasn't a Saurus. Yeah, pretty decent MVP. Like we said on the Croxagore, and then you have, obviously a skink touchdown there with the compy. And that looks like a Saurus casualty. And MVP, a touchdown, and a pass. Alright, take a peek at the dice rolls. That Croxagore was doing work in this game. He deserved that MVP. 14 activations, 1 bonehead. That's pretty great. Yeah, it doesn't look like he had many knockdowns though, right? And then New Gender Norse. Plenty of 1s. Not so many 6s. And then go for it's a little less than average, right? A lot less than average. Alright, let's block dice. New Gender Norse. Not very many skulls. That's awesome. And then obviously pretty decent spread of defender down and POW. Then let's look at the dinos. So 15 POWs. Tons of pushes. These is pretty bad. This is basically 29 potential 29 failures here. I see a lot of I see some 3 dice in here, so that's good. Just playing smart with the strength 4 pieces. All right, so I'm in a tie. All right, then my favorite theme team, Danny's DeVitos versus Gorks of the Jungle. Troll MVP, just what you want. Black Orc MVP going into a level up. Take a peek at that. 53 blocks. Oof. That is a lot of blocks. Man, 3 injuries inflicted too. Oof. There's a lot of blocks for that team. And then Orcs had some good KOs and good removals, but it wasn't enough to get the job done. Man, good. Obviously the good MVP, and then good star player point spread. Decent star player point. Looks like you got the 3 Kaz here, so that's pretty decent. Moving in the right direction. Just develop that orc team. All right, let's take a peek now at the teams real quick before we review the next week's schedule. So we got that Goblin team, Danny's DeVitos. didn't seem like there was any additional development, although your team's looking a little beat up. Down. Oh, maybe not. 11 players still. Yeah, no change in this team. Sitting at 90K in winnings. I don't know. It might be worth adding the goblin, but you know you get a loaner for free, but you also get a 12th man. So, all right, Corks of the Jungle, Arcto Joe. All right, so Black Orc levels up in the block, pretty standard. Nothing special or crazy here. This is exactly how I would have done it as well. Just get these guys blocked, get them in the mix, and punching people down. All right, Blitzer with the minus movement, that kind of stinks. Maybe think about saving up and replacing him because you're already pretty slow. All right, New Gender Norse, Ornan. Let's see what happened to his team. Still 12 guys. 12 ladies. Star player points spread out, so no level ups. Standard going into week 2. Alright, the Skaven team. Alright, 10 dudes on this team. We got the lineman that got that MVP. Leveled into kick. I think that's pretty smart because you're going with the 4 gutter runner build here. Just try to run to the back real quick, put pressure on the ball. I actually like that a lot. Storm Vermin survived. Looks like one of them got 2 Kaz. Solid. Didn't take too much damage. I like where this is heading. These gutter runners get maybe an MVP, a couple touchdowns in the next game. I think he'd be solid. Definitely want to try to feed this Storm Vermin a touchdown though. Get a mighty blow or maybe a claw piece ASAP. All right, Hindi. I think Hindi played his week 2 game already, if I remember correctly. But yeah, definitely. Man, this Blitzra. 20 SPP already. Going to level 2 after week 2. It's pretty solid. Other Blitzra's got a level pending as well. But like I said, he already played his week 2 game. I'm pretty sure. All right, then we got the Mutant Ninja Leapers Kislev. So take a peek at his team. All right, got Dodge on his catcher. Looks like he played his week 2 already as well. 2 MVPs here. He's got star player points spread out, so I mean, like, you get a couple of these dudes in the end zone, get some more skills. I mean, I like Dodge a lot, obviously, in Agility 4. It's pretty solid start, standard, and just get these blitzers rocking. Keep this catcher almost like treating him like a human catcher, right? Just like him score all the touchdowns and everyone else do all the work. But all right, Gerzoot with Paranoid Puppies, Necro had a death on his squad. Which it looks like death on his squad looks like it was the Ghoul, unfortunately. But Bad Dog doing a lot of work. I mean, that's a great werewolf already, right? You just level right up in a block. Touchdown away from level 2, hopefully a double, get some mighty blow action going there. Just keep pressing forward. You got a white ready to level as well. I think this is a solid team and good bank. Probably wouldn't even. I mean, maybe you add the Ghoul back. I don't know. Depends. I don't know. I might keep him off my team for one more week and try to add the werewolf instead, and then maybe go back to the Ghoul. But it depends on what you want. All right, the elf team. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 dudes with 2 loners coming into this week. Obviously, you got that Blodge Blitzer. Um, you can carry on him, protect him pretty easy, no NA tackle, and I doubt anyone took it as their first skill, so it's a pretty solid ball carrier already, or ball distribution. Um, and hey, you got some guys to stand on the line of scrimmage and take hits next week. Get free skill. All right, Underworld. Pending level on Skaven Blitzer. I mean, obviously, it's probably going to be Mighty Blow. Maybe consider Claw, depending on what your next 2 or 3 matches are. Looks like he got. I don't know. Yeah, he might have played his week 2 already. Yeah, we'll check that out. There's 2 players at 5 there, but I don't know. Depending on your next couple weeks, probably go Claw here. Mighty Blow otherwise. That's pretty standard. Get a killer ASAP, right? All right, and then the Lizard Squad. Oof. Movement down Saurus and an armor busted skink with a touchdown. I mean, you just fire the skink, obviously. Movement down's not terrible on a Saurus. I might consider keeping him, even though you can replace him right now. That's a tough call. That's a problem I've always had with Lizardman. Like once Saurus start falling and getting niggles and stat busts, it just spirals out of control. Then this early in the season, with a lot left to play, I might consider replacing him. I know it kind of stinks because he already has a casualty, but maybe not. Maybe not on the move. Maybe just buy the apothecary and protect your other ones. And then obviously, your other Saurus died, so I don't know. It's a tough call. Maybe just get a fresh one, keep the one with the move and bust, and then try to replace him later in the season. Obviously, you can't fire him now. That's a rough start. Well, then again, you got stunty guys on your team. You can just make a recovery. All right, this is the admin team, so let's check out the week 2 schedule. Like I said, yeah, we already had 2 people play their game. So can't do predictions on those. It's Wednesday night. Guys already played. I love it. All right, go Gorks of the Jungle versus another Bloody Bell. This is Orcs versus Skaven. Skaven squad wasn't that beat up, so I actually think this is gonna be a pretty even matchup, right? Because the Orcs are slower. They're down a blitzer this week, and Skaven's just quick. Pounce on the ball. They got the guy with kick now. Kick it deep. Get on it quick. So that'll be an interesting matchup. I think I'm gonna go with the Skaven in that matchup and give it to another Bloody Bell. I think it'll be hard fought though, 2-1 probably. All right, so then we have Amazons versus Gabos. This is an interesting matchup because you got strength 3 across the board here for Amazons, and then the Goblin squad has those 2 strength 5 players, and then obviously a way to deal with Blodge, right? Because you have the chainsaw. And Danny's DeVito's pulled out the win in the first week, so I mean, you can't sleep on this Goblin squad with the Agility 4 Gabo. I think this is going to be a really even matchup, even though you have the Amazons with Blodge and Dodge everywhere. I'd like to see how this plays out. I think I'm gonna pick the Amazons in this one, even though the Goblin squad is a pretty strong squad. All right, so we have Toucan play at that and Ball and Dinos. So it looks like this is where the Camry beat up on the Saurus, because you just get out strength, right? You have 5 or 4 dudes with strength 5, and then you had that Blitz Raw that was just going wild in these last two games with 20 star player points in the last two games. That's just crazy. And then probably just stacked up against them. Let's just take a peek at the match real quick. Yeah, 10 armor breaks. Tomb Guardian MVP is a great match. All right, we'll wait to talk more about that until week 2 recap. But Mutant Ninja Leapers is Kislev versus Underworld here. So Kislev without with their leap skills, bringing in a tie. I mean, if I was a Kislev coach, right, I'd be pretty happy with this. Underworld squad. I mean, ties aren't bad, right? Obviously, you want wins, but you got that level up on the Storm Vermin, so it's Skaven Blitzer, yeah. All right, Paranoid Puppies. So Necro versus Elves is the last matchup of the week here. So Necro obviously is. Are they playing this one right now? Is that why I can't click on it? Okay. All right. All right. So Paranoid Puppies versus Peak Altitude here. So you got Necro versus the Elf Squad, and we got that Blotch guy, and Necro took his first level up as block on his werewolf there, so no way to really deal with Blodge. Pretty even matchup between the teams based on their team value. Obviously the elf team has some loners going into this match, but without the catchers yet, you're actually about the same speed as the Necro team, and he has claw, so I mean, this honestly could go either way as well. I think I'm gonna give it to the Elf Squad only because they have the blotch piece, and really, they can just outmaneuver with the edge for no tackle. All right, so that's a week 1 recap and a week 2 preview. I like where everyone's teams are heading so far. I'm freaking just absolutely crazy surprised at that Blitzra. I just want to look at him one more time. I just think that's absolutely wild that you're at 20 SPP. I mean, that's just fantastic after 2 games. Just yeah, and only on oh my gosh, it's only 1 MVP as well. So you're looking at a touchdown at 6 casualties inflicted. I mean, this guy is doing work. He's the star of your team here. Smashing Toucan. I mean, his namesake, right? Namesake. And he is doing some smashing. Wow. It's a good name there. And then, I mean, no slouch here. Punching Toucan. 2 injuries already as well. And that's pretty great. I mean, like, I can't believe this Blitzra, right? This is 3 Kaz a game. It's just only 2 matches. That's crazy. Well, I mean, power to you, boss. That is awesome. Well played. All right, so we'll wrap this one up here. Next week, I'm going to bring one of my friends in. I think he's going to ask some questions because he's a complete noob to Blood Bowl and has maybe like 4 or 5 games. So maybe we'll get some other insight, some outside insight, things I didn't think of. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you next time, and best of luck in your matches for week 2.